Hey guys, so today's video is going to be kind of like a disappointing products kind of video. Not like a products I regret buying, because a couple of these products I still use. I don't regret buying, but I wish they would have worked better, or I wish they would have worked differently. I want to quickly give my disclaimer just because I feel like I have to, because some people are very touchy here on the internet. And maybe you really love one of these products, and I don't want to offend anyone. Everyone is different and things work differently for different people, you know? So if I'm gonna mention something that's like holy grail for you, I'm sorry, don't hate me. So the first thing I want to talk about is this guy right here. This is a like cult favorite among so many people. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I think I am allergic to rose water. When I sprayed this on my face for the first time, the next day I woke up and my face was covered, completely covered in little red bumps, like all over my face. And I was like, oh my god, could it be this? I had only sprayed like a few sprays on my face. So me being the psycho that I am, I grabbed it and I sprayed some more in this little section because I wanted to make sure that it was really this. Sprayed some more in this little section, and within like 3 hours, it was super red here. So I knew for sure that it was this. I really think it's the rose water. I think I'm like allergic to rose water. I know like no one is allergic to rose water, but I really think I am. So yeah, I really love the scent of this. It was so inexpensive. It was only $7, and I wish I would have loved it, but I don't, and I lost the receipt. So my next kind of regret, what is this guy? This is the Smashbox Softbox. I don't know why I still have this, because I think I even talked about regretting purchasing this in my perfect palette tag like last year. I don't know why I still have this. I need to pass it along to somebody, but it was so expensive that I don't want to give it away, but I definitely should. This is what it looks like on the inside, and it has beautiful colors, like beautiful colors. There is something about these eyeshadows that just don't work, and it is these shimmery ones, because I'm obsessed with this matte brown. Like, look how pretty that matte brown is. I mean, even that one is not the best matte brown, but this matte brown is so pretty. This matte pinky color is pretty. But when I put it on my lids, they kind of just blend away. The pigmentation isn't amazing. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are 10 times better than this, and it's less expensive. I thought I was gonna use it, but I don't, because I have so many more eyeshadows that are much more pigmented and better quality. Okay, so the next product I was super disappointed in. It's kind of funny because I bought this, was really disappointed in it, and then I got it in my Ipsy bag. The exact same thing. This is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Top Coat. Sally Hansen has like this was in my crotch. Okay. Sally Hansen has bottles that look exactly like this, that are just their regular salon manicure, like not the gel ones, and those are my favorite Sally Hansen polishes. They're amazing. They last forever on my nails. Forever. So then I saw that they were coming out with like a gel type of formula, and I was like, oh yes, I'm sure that's amazing. And no, it's not. It chipped fast. I was just really in shock. I was expecting so much more from this. It is a nice shiny top coat. Don't get me wrong, it's glossy, but it chips so fast. And I knew that it was this. It wasn't the nail polish, because when I tried this, I had worn that nail polish a million times before with my other top coat, and it lasted so much longer. So basically, I was very disappointed in this because it claims to be a gel top coat, you know, so it could last long and make it look like it has gel nails, but it chips very fast. And I find it to be a little bit thin on my nails. I don't know if I got a dud. Maybe I'll try the one I got in my Ipsy bag, but I wasn't a fan. Okay, so this product I regret buying. And I'm sad because I had high hopes for this. This is the Flower Beauty. Flower Beauty is sold at Walmart. It's the Drew Barrymore line, and it is the In Your Prime Perfecting Primer. I bought this because it had really great reviews on the Walmart website, and this stuff broke me out. Like, I wore this and the next day I found little bumps on my face, like little white bumps, and I was like, oh man, it's the primer, because I wasn't using anything else different in my makeup routine that day. It was just this that I had switched out, and it broke me out, and it sucks. It is one of those silicone based primers. It feels like water. It's very thin. That's why I thought I was really gonna like it, but it doesn't feel weird on my face, but it has like a weird scent. I'm not a fan of the smell. at all. It doesn't even say the ingredients on the back of this bottle, so I don't know what kind of ingredients are in this, but something in this broke me out. Okay, so this is gonna come as a big shocker to so many people because this is hyped up on YouTube like a mother. Like, people love this. And it is velour lashes. What? Yes. I bought these myself. Okay, these were like 30, I think these were the $35 ones. These are Wispy Sweet Nothings. Jaclyn Hill raves about this, and girl, I buy everything Jaclyn Hill tells me to buy. So I bought these. And I don't like them. I don't like them. I feel like my drugstore Ardell Wispies do the same thing, and they're like $4, honestly. The band on these are very thick. You can't tell, but the band is very thick. So it's definitely not for a beginner because the band is so thick, and I guess that's why they say that you could reuse these so many times. I've used these twice already, and I feel like they're not the same. I preserve them, okay? I do not put mascara on top of my falsies. I put my mascara on first and then put my falsies on just to preserve the life. When you try to take the glue off of these lashes, you have to be very careful because they're like mink lashes, so they fall apart really easily. But I was actually trying to take the glue off of these lashes, and a lot of the little hairs fell right off because I guess it's just really fragile. These things are really fragile. So that's another issue. You have to be super careful in taking the lash glue off, and I'm very rough with my stuff. I'm like, oh, so that's why I'm saying it's not really a regret. Actually, yeah, I mean, I regret spending $35 on it, but I will still use them and I will still make them work, but I will not repurchase them. I just personally don't think they are worth $35. These are over $30. Girl, that's expensive. Okay, so my next disappointing product was incredibly disappointing. Like, wow, this is probably the reason why I have never heard anybody talk about this on YouTube. And it is this. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Undercover Shadow Primer. This was my fault because I usually read reviews before I buy anything. I read reviews on makeupalley.com. I'm all over reviews. And I bought this because it was on sale, and I'm like, oh cool, an eyeshadow primer from the drugstore. There's a bunch of good ones. The e.l.f. one is even good. This is terrible. This does not prime anything. It doesn't make your eyeshadow last longer. Your eyeshadow creases, and it doesn't make the eyeshadows like brighter or bolder. So after I was using this and I was like, man, this is terrible. I went online and I read reviews and people agreed. This is terrible. So if you see this in the store, girl, do not buy this. Do not buy the Rimmel Exaggerate Undercover Shadow Primer because it is bad. It won't prime anything. My next disappointing product is this. This is also from Rimmel, and that's not an offense to Rimmel because I love Rimmel. This is the Scandaleyes mascara. I remember loving this a long time ago. I really do. I have given this sucker a try over and over again, and it doesn't work for me. It's way too wet. This is a super wet formula. I haven't used this in months because I've had this for like a year now. I have been holding on to this just to share it with you guys in a video like this, but I haven't used it in a long time, okay? I'm not unsanitary like that, but the brush is just way too big. Let me show you. I usually like thicker brushes, but holy crap, this is huge. You cannot do your bottom lashes with this. You will have mascara all over your bottom lashes. It is terrible. It's just the wand doesn't work for me. Maybe if it was a smaller wand, maybe, but the formula is just way too wet for my liking as well. So okay, so the next product I want to talk about is this little guy right here, and it is Posy Tint. Posy Tint is not the only one I dislike. I also dislike all the other tints. Benetint, all those other tints, I am not a fan. The color is gorgeous. It's like a beautiful like fluorescent pink, but when you apply it to your cheeks, you know, you see this, it's kind of like a nail polish bottle. Your initial reaction is to apply it like this, like, and then rub it in with your fingers or with the brush. You have to rub it in like at a crazy speed in order for it not to stain your cheeks immediately. It's a cheek stain. So you will, so I don't know how to explain it without showing you because I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But once you apply it to your skin and then you go to rub it in, it has a stain from the initial place that you applied it. Oh my god, I'm not making any sense. Go to rub it in, and then that first streak you made will stay there. So it looks like you have kind of like scratches or lines on your face. It is not attractive. This would work really nicely if it didn't have such a stain so quickly. I hold on to it because I like it for the lips sometimes, so. Okay, so the next product, okay, this video is so long. The next product I was super disappointed in, and I'm so sad that I was disappointed in it because it's one of my favorite drugstore brands, and it is this palette. This is the Walking the Red Carpet palette from Wet n Wild. And I don't know if it's because this one was limited edition that the quality isn't the same, but the quality is not the same. This right here, this one labeled Eyelid, it looks like it would be a really pretty brown, but it's not. It's kind of chalky and powdery. The only colors that are actually pretty in this are the definer and the two brow bone shades, that they're very pigmented. But this one is just way too glittery. This one doesn't have enough pigmentation. I was just so bummed out. I really do think that Wet n Wild changed something in the formula, because the eyeshadows are not as good as their trios or like the Comfort Zone palette. I feel like the quality has gone down a little bit. Okay, I might as well show you this. This is one more eyeshadow palette. This is another limited edition product I got like 2 years ago. And it came in a holiday set. This is from Lorac, and it is their night palette. So it's Lorac night palette. This came in like a jewelry box kind of set. It had two. It had a day palette and a night palette. I gave the day one to my sister, but I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. I used to be super afraid of buying any Lorac eyeshadow because these were such duds to me. So every time I heard someone talk about the Lorac Pro palette, I was super late on the Lorac Pro palette train, by the way. Every time I heard somebody talk about the Lorac Pro palette, I was like, oh no, I hate Lorac eyeshadows. I don't like them, I don't like them, I don't like them. But the Pro palettes are amazing. They do have a lot of kick up, but they blend seamlessly and they're very pigmented. This, no. I don't know why, but the chunky ones, the glittery ones are just straight up patchy. It's just not my favorite, so I'm tossing this out because it's old and it's not good. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about isn't exactly, okay, I am disappointed in it, but I can make it work and I can still use it. And it is these new Milani Enchanted gel liners. I have Enchanted Lapis, Enchanted Emerald, and I also have Enchanted Black Opal. Now, these were sent to me from Milani, and I like them. I can make them work. But the only reason why I am disappointed in them is because it tricks you. This is some trickery right here, all right? They have the most beautiful colors, like galaxy colors in this. So when you first buy this, you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be freaking epic. You would picture like your eyeliner to look kind of like blue and purple and all these crazy colors in one, but that is pretty much just an overspray. I have this one to show you that I kind of took out all the overspray in this one. This one was a really pretty shimmery black, I have a clip of it, really pretty shimmery black color. And this is what it looks like now. It is not nearly as pretty as this. Now, is it? No. Basically, when you're done with the overspray, you're left with a navy blue, a deep teal, and a black with silver glitters in it, sort of. So that cool galaxy effect won't come off on your eyes, but it still isn't a black, it's still not a regular black gel eyeliner. So that's the only reason why I was kind of disappointed in the fact that it was an overspray and that eventually that beautiful galaxy won't be galaxy anymore. Okay, and so the last product I want to talk about, I had really high hopes for. This is also from Milani. I bought this myself. I love Milani, like tremendously, one of my favorite brands, but you know, sometimes things happen. This is the Milani Liquid Eye. People love this. People rave about this. Oh, girl. I tried this in my waterline. You guys know that the Maybelline Master Drama is my holy grail eyeliner. So I wanted to try something different because everybody was saying that this was so creamy and pigmented and amazing. So I tried this on my waterline. I put this on my waterline, okay? I blinked and I had black eyeliner everywhere. I have tried this around 3 times, and every time I try this on my waterline, it smudges like crazy. It goes everywhere. And that is because it is so, look how black it is. It's amazing how black it is. It is so black and pigmented and creamy that on the waterline, it's a hot mess. At least for me, people really love it, but for me, it smudges and it goes everywhere. I keep it because this is the perfect smoky eye base. Like, you just rub it on your lids and it is the perfect base for a smoky eye because it is so easy to blend. It's like, it's smudgy, so it's perfect for that. So that's why I keep it. But as a waterline eyeliner, it sucks. As a base, it's amazing. So kind of disappointing, kind of not. So yeah, that completes this video. I know it was probably a super long video. Again, I wasn't trying to offend anyone. This is just my personal opinion. Leave me a comment down below if you agree with me with any of these products so we can talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!